She said, hola, papi. Then gave me some toppy, and no, it wasn't sloppy. So I said, deuces, mommy. Call me Rico Suave. I'm handling all the mommies, just like I'm in
What's
Miami.
up, everybody?
Anita's tryna stop.
Welcome to Channel T, episode 20.
20.
I am so honored yet again for this round two. It's the most amazing round two. Not only is she the celebrity makeup artist, she's an angel. She is one of the sweetest human beings I know. Very talented, very smart, very business oriented. And she's an inspiration. So please help me welcome Miss Kaitlin Williams. Oh! CEO of Makeup La Vie. And like I said, she's just doing everything that every makeup artist wish they were doing.
Wow.
Wish they could do.
Wow.
So,
Thank you.
Miss Kaitlin.
Hey.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Round two, baby.
Yo, I'm back. That's crazy.
You know, for the people who didn't tune in to our very different first episode,
Very
when we
different,
just
yeah.
started Channel T,
Yeah.
which thank you, by the way, for being a part of that.
Yo, I would do it all over again.
Hell yeah.
I would do it all over
I
again.
appreciate, why don't you just give a little like soft intro just for the people who aren't familiar with your beautiful presence.
My beautiful presence. But we was on episode 1 together. So like this is really a something. Let me tell you why today is special. Let me tell you why.
Let me hear this.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So this is my second time back at Channel T. I was the first ever podcast interviewee. First, all right? This is my second time back in 6 months.
Low key.
Third of all, it's my late grandfather's birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday to the man above. He's actually a huge influence on Makeup La Vie, which is why it's important.
Wow.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Thank you. And it's the first official day of summer.
Hey! Oh, you know what?
Summer 2K19.
I
Yep.
forgot you're into like you're also into like the horoscope stuff too,
Very
right?
much so, yeah.
So what's
yeah.
the significance of this day? Is it like an equinox or some shit?
Yeah.
Some stuff?
So there was a full moon the other day. I don't know if y'all caught that. A couple days ago, it was a full moon. The moon was in Sagittarius. So that means if you was feeling mad stressed financially, if you felt like it was like a domino effect of things that was going on, it was all the moon. You know what I'm saying? But we're in Gemini season still. Wah, wah, wah. Shout out to all my Geminis. It's Gemini season, but the moon was in Sagittarius, so it's like not necessarily corresponding, but it's a thing. I like to stay in tune with my moons. I'm a very moon-oriented person.
So we're in the same season,
Yes.
but like physically in like the real world, we're in a different season.
So like if somebody was born today, they'd be a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? But the moon goes through phases. So it's whatever the moon aligns with is how we know what phase it's in. I don't necessarily know how it works up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Space. It's very complicated.
I thought there was gonna be more to it, but that was the most like useless astrological information.
But you didn't know that.
I'm just kidding.
No. Listen, the more you know.
No,
the more you know.
You know what? Like, for someone who's not into the whole astrological thing, I love listening to it because like I don't know about it, so it's like
people are really affected by it.
Yeah,
it's a real thing.
People, it's just
so
like
so that's another thing of significance. It was a full moon recently. The moon is still full. If we look at it tonight, which we are, it's gonna be very full. So
it's gonna be like 0.1% not full.
And it's Friday.
It's Friday. Friday. Oh.
No. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me.
So we have a actually very different episode of Channel T tonight.
He had to make it special.
So these are a pack. This is a pack of strawberries.
I'm stressed.
And I mean, it did take some convincing, but basically out of like the 35 to like 45, 50 strawberries in here, there is one that is, I believe, stuffed or like laced with Peruvian puff pepper juice.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So we're gonna play. Ali's gonna help us out too. We're gonna play throughout the whole podcast. We're just gonna like be nibbling on these strawberries,
God.
and you better be nibbling on them.
I'm not ready for this shit, yo. Stuff, yo.
And yeah, so one of us might or might not be getting the Peruvian puff pepper strawberries. So just stay tuned for that. If you see us popping strawberries, this is why. So
take the first one.
I'll take the first one.
Do the honors.
And you know what? It's gonna be the best one.
Eat it.
What if I get
eat
the
it
Peruvian
into
puff
the
pepper
mic.
right away?
Eat it into
Oh,
the mic.
ASMR?
So it's mukbang. It's a mukbang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mukbang.
Mukbang.
All right.
Yo, I fucking hope he gets this pepper.
Okay, and then the rules: no smelling, no licking before. You have to just
Oh my
straight
God.
fucking. Sorry, you have to just straight chomp. All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh!
And I my hands are washed. I washed my hands.
Okay. The first one you touch is the first one you get. That's a big one, Tarek.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eat it.
Yo, they easily could have stuffed it in here.
Bite it.
All right. There we go. First strawberry.
Oh my God, the whole thing? You're not even gonna bite it. You're not even. The whole thing. I can't bite like half of it. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? No? It's a nice strawberry?
That was
Ali, you're next. Oh my gosh, you guys, no.
that was so delicious. These are really good strawberries. This company's really cool.
How you doing? How you doing?
No, he didn't get it. He would have been
Nah,
done.
are you good? Yo.
So that's what's gonna be going on
Ugh,
throughout the podcast, and we
God.
genuinely had to convince Miss Kaitlin.
Yeah, you did.
So just if you see her eating strawberries, please give her like prayers and blessings.
Pray for me.
Because by the time this is posted, she may or may not be alive.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive this, to be honest.
Because she said she can't do spicy.
I
But
can't do
anyway,
spicy.
let's get into it,
Carry
man.
on.
Let's carry. Yo, you want to take one before we start?
I might as well, honestly.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's get it. 5 and just straight shot, dude.
I'm so scared.
3,
I'm so scared.
2,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
1. Woo!
I'm good.
Hey, that's crazy. I'm scared, dude.
I'm terrified. All right.
So
Hey, those are good strawberries.
you've been doing great work.
Thank you.
Seeing you shine makes me happy.
Thank you.
So since we last talked,
Okay.
you've done quite a couple events that, people would be like, dude, she's doing that stuff? Wow. So first things first,
First things first.
Coachella.
Coachella. Technically, Coachella was in April. That was the most recent. Technically.
Oh,
So we could
was
go.
it-
We could go backwards. We could go
Okay.
backwards. So Coachella was the most recent.
okay. Let us know about the organization you're with.
So-
you did mention it last time,
Yeah.
but just briefly talk about the name, what they do, and then talk about the experience, because working Coachella is obviously super different than like attending Coachella.
Oh my gosh. And that was my third Coachella. So
That was my
my third one.
Coachella.
Yeah, my third one in a row, actually.
Damn.
So my first Coachella was amazing. My second one, I was like, my first one was so good that I had to go a second time. I had to. Also, Beyonce was performing. Had to. But I bought my ticket before I knew Beyonce was performing. I did pre-sale.
Wow.
That's how good of a time I had at the
Wow.
So the third time around, it was mentioned that we could potentially do Coachella. So the group that I'm with is called Soteria. It's a women-based group. It's ran by 5 DJs, major DJs in the industry. So
That's super cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me
I did
that.
not tell you that. Listen, we're out here. It's genuine. So
It's
so,
genuine.
so Soteria, it's Soteria Space, but it's ran by like the likes of like Daisy Odell, Michelle, DJ Michelle, Anna Calderon, and a couple other people. I have to think off the top of my head, but it's ran by them. So the idea around Soteria is the fact that these women are major DJs, okay? They are booked for every event you could think of.
Wow.
They see the craziest things that happen within their events, right? So like when you're a DJ or like even granted, like people think like you're like put on a pedestal because you have this cool job and like whatever, but you see I see everything, and I'm just like a makeup artist, you know? So these women were experiencing a lot of harassment or witnessing a lot of harassment and wanted to make a change in the industry. So they put together this group, and they did like a couple test runs at other events like Forum in Arizona, I believe. And then we did Summit LA, which is obviously in LA. But the idea around it is that women aren't heard in professional spaces when they're harassed, essentially. So I linked with them. I connected with them one way or another. And we got picked up by Coachella at Summit. So we were at Summit LA. We ran our beta there. And honestly, that Summit LA was the craziest experience. It's supposed to be the most professional experience you could have.
Is it just like a conference for professionals?
It's a conference for CEOs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's basically people go there and you pay a fee to be a vendor. Mm-hmm. CEOs come and they decide whether or not they want to pick you up as a vendor.
Oh, wow.
So, for example, Facebook. Have you ever heard about Facebook's facility?
No.
So, Facebook has the dopest facility ever. On their campus, as an employee, you get like endless amounts of food, massages, tours. They have a theater. They have like, it's like a playground.
Holy moly.
So, Facebook, not necessarily Mark Zuckerberg, but Facebook in itself was there because they look for new vendors. Google Space is also super dope.
Oh, Google's sick. You know,
right.
You get a personal chef.
Okay, so you there was a lot of chefs there. There was a lot of like what have you. So it was the first time that Summit has ever allowed something like Soteria to be there, because essentially we're like the bridge between somebody's experience and HR.
Okay.
So the idea around it is that the CEO in its title is very predominantly male dominated. And when a woman feels uncomfortable or she gets harassed or sexually, abused, whatever the case is, women aren't heard or they're not taken seriously. Because it's like, well, you shouldn't have worn that short skirt to work today. Whatever the case is. So us being at Summit was a huge, huge deal. So we're there, and, funny enough, a lot of our patients, our like clients, were males and not reporting harassment, but more there for comfort in a sense. I don't know. Not feeling like they were good enough or feeling overwhelmed.
About work?
Yeah, about like being there. Like, because so the idea around Soteria is we offer one-on-one sessions with therapists. Mm-hmm. We have clinicians. So you come to our space, you say you talk to me. I'm an ambassador. I'm a safety ambassador for Soteria. And you say, hey, I'm experiencing this, whatever it is. I point you in the right direction. So we have a bunch of different people on site that'll help you. Mm-hmm. So it's like, do you want a one-on-one with a clinician, or do you just want a quiet minute to yourself? We have coloring books. We have snacks. It's very zen. We have cute music playing.
Like a meditation space type thing.
Yes, very much so. You can hang out with us. So it's like me and however many other people are on campus. We just talk. You talk about your experience. Whatever we can do to help you, we're going to do it, right? Mm-hmm. So Coachella comes. Golden Voice is the client. They come and they're like, this is dope, because I don't know if you knew, but like last year at Coachella, there was a lot of sexual misconduct reported. Like a lot reported, but not a lot was done about it. Not a lot of action taken. So they were like, this is an issue. Like, we really want to fix it, especially in the campgrounds. Mm-hmm. Because obviously when you're camping, it's like people go berserk. They go berserk.
Festivals are crazy in the campgrounds. Oh my gosh.
Campground. I camped my first Coachella, so I was there firsthand. But like working and seeing it from an outside outside perspective where nobody's looking for you, like nobody's looking to see if you're watching them or whatever, I could not believe it. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. So we had a space on the campground, and then we had a space on Coachella. So we were, you know, that big rainbow cylinder thing, or like the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
We were right in front of the Ferris wheel.
So your prime location.
So Soteria and Golden Voice collabed essentially, and our collaboration name was called the Everyone Initiative. So the Everyone Initiative, the idea around it was that everyone could feel safe. So men, women, whatever you identify as, you come to the space and you explain. So we got a lot of people that were coming in and they were just like too high, took a lot of drugs, were too drunk. We got a lot of domestic violence. A lot.
Oh. Like
Crazy
at
enough.
the event?
At the event. I personally witnessed so much domestic violence between gays and hetero relationships. Like, but the gays, like, I don't know what that energy was, but like couples beating each other up, and then me being like, yo, y'all good? And they're like, yeah, like he just pissed me off. I'm like, let's go talk for a sec.
What?
Like, so then we have to take him to the clinician, and the clinician is like talking through their problems or whatever, but we're not holding anybody hostage and we're not making anybody stay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a service. It's a
very
service.
voluntary. It's voluntary. You come up and
That's insane.
yo, I cannot even.
So it's like that tent that Insomniac has, where it's like when you take too much drugs type stuff. You guys incorporated that with the whole safety thing.
Yeah, because we're not security and we're not the police.
Yeah.
So we're not going to kick you out and we're not going to report you. We just want to make sure that you're having a good time.
And you're safe.
And we're
That's
safe
so
space.
amazing.
So we did the safe space thing. It was dope. So also another part of the job was being deployed out into the festival. So me being a safety ambassador leader, I had a group, I had like a team, and we would just go out and deploy. So if somebody looks like they're like laying out on the ground and they're not sleeping, we find out like, yo, like, are you guys okay? Like, what can we do for you? We have snacks, we have water. We can't offer anything else.
That's so gangster.
It was so crazy.
Do you see can you see that being picked up by like every type of festival? Because obviously Coachella is very mainstream.
That's the idea.
That's crazy.
So actually they got Soteria got picked up by another festival right after Coachella, which I couldn't work, but it was in Arizona, I believe. I don't remember the exact name of it, but same concept. That was it was a smaller scale festival, but same thing. People like domestic violence.
No, that's a beautiful idea, man.
But people genuinely felt safer. Like, so we had to wear like a uniform, so to speak, just like a shirt that said like what we were. But Coachella incorporated us in the like pamphlet that you get when you walk into Coachella, and it gives you like a map, set times, whatever. We're the first page.
Oh wow! It's like find the people with these shirts or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see somebody walking around.
So they're putting the effort in to like make it known that safety is an issue.
Exactly.
Like, safety isn't a
so
priority.
So like we got a lot of feedback. Like mostly more than anything, we got like, yo, like that's so dope. Thank you for doing this, or like thank you for like being here for us, or like, you know, they're like, I genuinely feel safer. And people were coming to us and reporting things to us, like creeps taking photos or videos, or like,
oh my god,
you know, there was a lot of things I can't even begin to explain. We'll be here all night, but it was just like so crazy to me that like I volunteered for this. Like it was just something that I did, and now I love doing it. Like I'm gonna continue to do
that's so beautiful.
So now I'm adding safety ambassador to my resume.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: do you find that like the problems you see can be easily like remedied by like schools taking initiative in this thing early to like prevent these, like what do you think is like a good way to
like
prevent,
a preventative measure?
You know what I mean? Just based off your experience.
Based off my experience, there is no preventative measure. Like there's no way that anybody can stop a behavior before it's developed. If you're an angry person and you date another angry person, when you clash, your result is violence.
Damn.
You know? So it's
you don't think like, you know, maybe like a meditation type class in high schools, or like, you know,
maybe, yeah,
can kind of like teach people how to ease the stress.
Actually. Which, funny story.
Or maybe coloring books or something.
I have a friend who went to school in the Bay, and part of their morning like rituals or whatever like you know how like we had like first bell at Roosevelt or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And that like that signified that you had like 15 minutes or whatever left.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have that right, but their morning ceremony was meditation. You meditate before you start the day at school.
That's
and
hard.
at lunch, you can go to lunch or you can meditate. Like, and every single person that I've met that's gone to that school is tranquil. Like,
Wow.
like just super.
Wow.
And I mean, obviously, San Francisco is a very like zen place.
Super zen.
Yeah. And even where it's located, it's just like in the trees.
It's so
like,
zen that like homeless people take shits and pisses in the street.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
That's how zen it is.
But so yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that there are ways before somebody's brain is like permanently molded to like prevent some things.
No, that's cool. I mean, you see it all firsthand, So I mean, props to people like you who like get it done to keep people safe.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I go, I mean, it's gonna sound pretty sexist of me, but like women, like it's important for like women to feel safe.
Oh no,
like, I have
before you go,
before you,
oh hell yeah, before you even get started on that, you know why? Because men are trash.
Trash Money Productions. I don't know. men are prime example. On my way in here, I was catcalled in abundance by a bunch of men downstairs. So it is what it is.
Though, but like, okay, the cat call, as bad as it is, and like as traumatizing it can be to some people.
Okay.
I definitely don't agree with it, or I'll definitely never catcall unless it's like a joke type thing, But just know that like they're doing it because that's the way I feel society programs men. Like society nowadays, you're not gonna get a gentleman out of like the grunt, like you know what I mean? Like you don't have like chivalry is fucking dead. I mean, there's some of us that are chivalrous.
That's why somebody opened the door for me the other day, and I could not believe it.
Yeah,
I was like,
and that's why I feel so bad for the ladies because, man,
it's trash. It's trash out
It's
here.
just garbage to the point where,
Garbage.
like, if I go out with a woman, she's telling me all this stuff she's experienced, and I'm just sitting there like, dude, how the hell could a man even do that to you? And then it makes her reluctant to go out with me because her trust relationship with men is messed up.
Yep.
And she sees how nice of a guy I am, so she's like, "Oh, it's too good to be true."
Yeah.
And she just fucking leaves me.
You okay?
No, I'm just kidding.
Hand him the tissue box.
I'm kidding.
He needs it.
But I'm eating another strawberry.
Oh God.
Oh, it's good.
You're good? I'm so scared. All right. So we're adding safety ambassador to my resume.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I really feel fulfilled in that job.
That's great work. That's so great work.
Thank
and
you.
Shout out to
Soteria.
Soteria.
Yeah.
Is there like an Instagram page
There
people
is.
can find them on?
Soteria. Yeah.
Spell it though. I mean, cause like,
Soteria. Soteria.
and you'll see it probably like
You'll see
right
it,
here,
yeah.
or like wherever the bottom of the frame is. I think,
Yeah.
right
Soteria.
here.
It's.
You'll see it right there.
It's really
when I edit
legit,
the
and
video.
I think we're gonna do really amazing things in 2020.
No,
specifically.
blessings to you guys, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I remember my first festival, my first music event. It was Nocturnal 2014. My brother took me,
Loved it.
and they had a tent so similar to that, but it was mainly for the people who like overdose or like feel like they're just too messed up.
Yeah.
And I walked by and like they had like a joke or something on like the poster, and I read it and they had like a bowl of candy. So like I read the joke. It's kind of like an icebreaker, I guess. That's like how they lure you in to just like know about what they're doing. And I'm sitting there talking to the guy. I mean, I'm completely sober, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, dude, like this is a place, like a safe place for you to like let us know, like, if you're like too messed up or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a great idea. There's like plush toys, like bean bags, like
that's what we have to. Yeah.
So shout out to Soteria,
yeah,
and all the other groups doing stuff like that.
For real, it's
and
important.
Thank you for being a part of it and inspiring other people.
Thanks. I try. Yeah, I definitely try.
Before since we're rewinding.
So it was Coachella. Latin Billboards would have been the last thing.
Latin Billboards.
Yes.
Dude, explain that.
So
It's Billboard Awards, obviously, like Latino music. Sorry, Latin X for those who don't feel like Latino's the proper word.
Right.
How'd you get that, dude? Through TNT?
Yeah, TNT. Books me. Anything with the word Latin in front of it is TNT.
That's crazy, man.
For sure. But this was my third Latin Billboard. But this time around it was a little bit different.
Do you feel like it's? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you feel like it's structured the same way as like the American Billboards?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's probably like way more.
Absolutely no. What do we call it? The Billboards or the Grammys? Mm-hmm. Very structured.
Oh.
Like military.
Like needle to the point.
Can't be a second late.
Wow.
Latin Billboards is very.
He'll show up when he shows up.
There's a lot of yelling backstage.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of running. In Latin Billboards, Latin anything. We good. That was kind of loud.
That was
key,
like
right?
an explosion or some shit.
Low
But
key.
I think we're good.
Okay.
There's a car alarm going off, but. But I think we're good. I don't hear sirens. I don't hear people yelling.
Okay. Oh, so we're not being bombed.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
My uncles are off tonight, so.
Sorry, I can't even laugh at that, dude. Anyways,
a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling.
I'm getting a phone call. This is.
Is it important? You can answer it, dude. Go ahead.
Hello. From the bomb? Yes. No. Bitch, I literally, I saw my podcast. I thought that you were dying. Goodbye. I'm in it. I'm literally recording right now. I thought you had bye. Let me tell Yo, my best friend is sick, and she texted me before I got here. She had a fever of 103. So I thought we're good.
What's her name? Shout her out.
Yo, shout out to Alyssa. I'm glad you feel better, baby girl. Okay.
Latin Billboards, yelling, screaming
Latin
backstage, not structured.
Not structured whatsoever.
Zero.
Not zero. There's definitely a lot of structure, but things never go as planned.
Wow.
Never are they on time. And that's just, honestly, it's out of everybody's control. Why it's different for the regular Billboards, Grammys? Not sure. But I will say, walking into anything with the word Latin in front of it, Latin Grammys, Latin Billboards, Latin AMAs, I'm stressed.
Wow.
Because I know it's not going to go the way that I need it to. But this year, the Latin Billboards, I was the director of Looushh. So we have a meeting beforehand. Well, okay, this year was a little bit different because I was booked Coachella both weekends, back to back. I went from Coachella in Palm Springs, drove to Vegas in 6 hours, something like that.
6 hours?
Yeah, it was insane. So I didn't.
Isn't it closer to Vegas?
Well, I had to go home first, unfortunately. Yeah, I had to go home to the IE first. Oh my
gosh.
Yeah, because I got booked a day earlier than I thought.
So it was the same weekend as weekend 2?
Weekend 2 ended. Technically, my shift or my booking was from Thursday to Monday, and I had to be in Vegas Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's very stressful. Anyway, I was the director of Looushh, and so I got a promotion or whatever. I got a new job, and I don't do makeup now. I am in charge of a team of makeup artists. This year I had a team of 20.
All the way up!
I had a team of 20 makeup artists. It was dope. Stressful as hell because we had 18 dancers show up and tell me that they needed to be ready in less than 2 hours. Oh. Yeah. But we made it happen. I won't name drop who it was, whose dances it was, but I was very stressed. Yeah, right. I was very stressed. But
That's insane.
It was amazing. It was
Was
awesome.
it so you were director of looks for Latin Billboards? That was your first time doing it.
That was it was my second time technically doing it. I did it. I don't know I don't remember what the first time was. It was a major show, so it was either the Latin Grammys or the Latin Billboards that I did the year before.
Wow.
Had to be the Grammys because that's the last like big event of the year for me, I believe.
How many jobs would you say there are for like the makeup side of, big shows like that? Like
how many jobs?
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you have makeup artist, director of looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does it get more extensive, or is that basically it?
No, that's about it.
Oh wow.
Oh, you could be a body painter. We had body painters this year.
Okay.
But they weren't booked through us.
You guys don't handle costume, right?
No. So
That's
that would be wardrobe. Yeah.
Okay. Wardrobe. Sorry.
Yeah, wardrobe. Get it right.
Sorry.
But yeah. So like, I mean, for makeup, it could be anything. You could be doing special effects. You could be doing body painting, regular makeup. I think that's about it. But we only handle hair and makeup. So like, boom, like hair and makeup. That's it.
And you said you had 20 makeup artists?
I had 20.
So is that like the biggest a team of makeup artists would get for a show like that?
Nope.
Were you guys the only company there?
No. So the other company that was there was the body painting.
Okay.
But they weren't doing like makeup. I'm sure they could have.
Yeah.
But the biggest team I think I've seen TNT have was like 50.
Wow.
45, 50 makeup artists, and that's because there'll be like 20 backstage, 10 like side stage, like so underneath the stage literally for quick change for dancers who have 2 minutes in between their sets. We'll go into the quick change. Makeup artists will be there like doing makeup as they're getting dressed.
Wow.
Then there'll be makeup artists on the red carpet to do touch-ups on the red carpet before they get seen by the cameras, and then they'll be right off the red carpet because listen, if it's outdoors, it's hot, very hot.
Hot.
So from the time you get to one makeup artist and the time you get to the end of the red carpet, you could very well be sweaty and like a mess. You know what I'm saying? So we have those. We have so you'll go from stage. If you win an award, there's a whole separate area for you to go to take pictures with your award. Then you meet the board of directors who gave you the award. You do touch-ups before you take those photos, and then you leave from there and you go either back into the like where the performances are, or you go back onto the red carpet. So it's like the backstage workings is crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's
just like, I feel like it's just people punching in, punching out.
Yeah, not even necessarily like that, but it's just you have to know where you gotta be. You gotta know where you gotta be. So I did Coachella, and then I did the Latin Billboards, and then I did the Grammys. And that was insane. That was mind-blowing.
Yeah, that is probably one of the biggest, aside from the Oscars, probably the biggest production.
And that was my first time at the Grammys.
Wow.
First time at the Grammys was this
Out
year.
of 10, what would you like seeing it and being in it? Out of 10, how close would you say, like, okay, what I'm trying to ask is, seeing it is obviously different than being there.
Right. Much different.
So from a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate like your experience being there compared to seeing how it goes? Is it like we basically have no idea all the work that's being put in?
0.
Wow.
0. 0 out of 10, because what you see on TV is the final step. I am in step 2, 3, maybe. Like, I'm getting the artists fresh. No hair, no makeup, in sweats. Just woke up.
Wow.
Grumpy, hungry, ready for the day. Like, my call time is 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Showtime, live showtime is 5, 6 p.m. So the amount of stuff that has to happen in between me seeing this person to when they actually go on stage is berserk. Like, working backstage and working on sets has just ruined everything for me. I take nothing seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's crazy. Like, it's
I bet.
Even like talk shows, like late night Jimmy Fallon or whatever. the amount of stuff that has to go in before actually going live, and then the amount of stuff that's going on while it's live is insane.
Wow.
It's insane. Like, I'm literally
showbiz, baby.
Showbiz, and I love it. I love production.
It's commotion.
So fast.
Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that movie? It's like a cartoon. When we were kids, it was like a movie about like cats don't dance.
I've never seen it.
Damn.
Never seen it.
That was a really good one. It was basically about like these like all. It's like imagine Hollywood was all animals.
Okay.
And like the cats were like the dancers.
Okay.
And yeah, it just showed you like the whole type of like production, like animals going in, like little animals doing stuff for like the big animals doing stuff for like, it was insane. Like everyone has a job.
They got that from real life.
Each job is so specific.
They got that from real life.
That's it. It's like a machine, man. And yo, it's strawberry time for you.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right.
That's just insane to me though, man.
Yeah.
It's like an ant farm. You know, like everybody's
running with their head cut off.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Here.
That's
insane, man.
It's
So
Ali's turn.
the Grammys, and what was before that?
Billboards.
The Billboards.
No, so it was Coachella, Billboards,
NAACP.
NAACP. I was also director of looks for the NAACP, point of contact. That was also insane. We were in Beverly Hills, and there was just a lot of people that come in, and they targeted strawberry. You're good? So nervous.
Tell me these aren't fire.
They are really good, though. They are really good. So yeah, the NAACP was crazy. I've just had really, production wise, this year's been insane. But I'm really grateful. Like I feel more versed in my professions. I feel like I found a new passion.
Wow.
I feel like I can do so much more than just makeup. Because before I really limited myself to like makeup.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm a master everything in makeup. So like teaching, production, freelancing, special effects. Like I can do all that. But I'm bored now. Like
I feel like you kind of like got the real taste of what the industry can offer you.
I did.
And you're hungry.
I'm hungry. In my first year alone, I experienced a lot of things that like, I don't want to say regular makeup artists. How do I say that? Makeup artists who would not have had my opportunity otherwise.
Well said.
Me being placed in those situations really made me feel blessed, but also like, wow, I'm glad I experienced all that BS and all that like commotion in the first 2 years of my career.
No, that's so cool, man. No, seeing you progress.
Yeah, you would have seen me even before I started doing makeup. Like you just saw like high school.
That's like
wild. Like
I've seen
fun.
0 to hero. Yeah. I mean, you've been a hero. You've been a hero. No, you weren't 0. No,
yeah,
but no, it's inspiring, man.
Ground zero.
Yeah,
I didn't know what I wanted
saw
to do.
the house being built,
right?
And now it's like a mansion.
Yeah,
and it's gonna get to a castle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's dope, and like people watching for sure. Like I think our first episode was the most watched.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So people definitely love the vibe you give off. People definitely love, hearing your growth and hearing your like movement in this industry.
I'm blushing. Can you tell? I'm
your highlights just popping. Your highlights popping. But no, keep going, man. Keep surfing through it. And maybe one day you'll be doing makeup for my late night TV show or something.
All right, speak that into the universe. Speak that into existence. No, I'm definitely going to be. I'm going to be on the TV show. What do you mean?
You'll be like, yeah.
I can't wait to say that I was on your first podcast in your studio in downtown Santa Ana when Ali was your sound engineer, and then he's going to have like this whole big like office space or whatever. Like it's going to be so sick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like it's just a matter of time.
I can't wait.
Feel me? For you and for me.
Yeah. Honestly.
But aside from business,
okay,
how's life been treating you, man? What's some like personal virtues you've picked up going to all these events? Like, because you've obviously been dealing with celebrities. You've met crazy celebrities.
Yeah.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
All these stars.
Well, I am.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Like, you know, Ali's going for a strawberry.
Ooh, strawberry break.
Yeah, he's good. He
you
wouldn't have
good?
died right now. Yeah.
Okay.
What are some like personal virtues that you've picked up along the way? You know what I mean?
Okay. I think that being present in the moment is really just it. Like staying focused. Growth within itself is it's very uncomfortable, extremely uncomfortable. But if you're comfortable within your situation, you're not doing something right. So like, for instance, me directing looks.
Hold on. That was what? Hold on. Repeat that. That was yo. If you're comfortable in your position, something ain't right.
Right.
Oh my God. You understand? Like my whole life, it's been comfort.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say I pushed my limits, you know?
Definitely.
But this year, like this whole Channel T stuff,
yeah.
like uncomfort has been our motto.
Definitely.
And like we've always said like be uncomfortable, but like that was like icing on the cake. Like that, if there's comfort in your what was it again?
I said if you're comfortable in your situation, you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, being comfortable in your situation promotes like laziness. Maybe?
Yeah, you become stagnant.
Very stagnant. And I mean, if you're stagnant, you're not going up. Like the only way you can move is up. If you want to go down, that's fine. But nobody's going to see that. Or everybody's going to see it and they're going to be like, yo, that decline was crazy. You know, like I'm not ever trying to be somebody who was somebody.
Word.
Period.
Word.
So, I mean,
that's beautiful.
This year for sure, I've been in so many uncomfortable situations where I'm just like, how did I get here? How in the
I guess
hell?
I hope so.
How did this happen? You know, like, in the sense that like friends change, people change, feelings change.
Realization.
Too. That too, and like realizing that being uncomfortable promotes growth. If you've never been in that situation before, you're gonna learn from it, whether you want to or not, whether you like the lesson or not. Like, damn, period. Like, damn, that's all you can say sometimes. And if that's all you can say, then like realize that in that situation you learn something about yourself, about the situation, about somebody else. And that's all this year has been. Even from like in the past 6 months, like the last time I was here, I did not nearly experience half of the stuff that I've experienced from then, you know? And that's in my work life, my friend life, my love life, you know? Like, you got to do what you got to do to get by. And if that's moving at a faster pace, then you got to do it. But if you're not moving at all, then you ain't nothing. Like
I think there's a difference between like not moving and not keeping up. Because you could be moving, but you're still not keeping up. And that's the most uncomfortable spot. Yeah. And then that's when you climb out of that sooner or later. Because you will climb out of it if you're going through it right now. But
that's the thing.
That's been
my motto. So like a lot of my friends. So I went through a really rough time for like a minute, and either my friends had no idea that I was going through this rough time, or they knew and I came out on top. They're like, "Yo, like I'm really proud of you for like getting over that, right?" But now standing here, when my friends come to me with their problems, or anybody comes to me with their problem, I'm like, "Yo, it feels awful right now. I know it does, but I can't express to you enough that you're going to come out on top." Like, there's no way to go. When you hit rock bottom, where else are you going to go? Up. So it's like.
Lower.
You can't go no lower. If you go lower than rock bottom, you're dead. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, I know it. I know it stings. I know it burns, but like, just breathe through it, get through it, because a couple months from now, you're going to look back and laugh. And I've had friends like literally tell me like, "Yo, remember that time you told me like A couple months from now, you're gonna laugh. Well, here I am. A couple months from now, I'm laughing.
Ha ha ha.
Right, like damn. And then you're gonna laugh at the person that you were because you had never been there before. But now that you've been there and you grew from it, it's like, yo, I'll never be there again.
Yep, the next part ain't nothing to me.
You'll never be there again.
Nothing
And
to
you'll
me.
make sure of it too, though.
Oh yeah.
You'll make sure that you never feel as crappy as you felt in that situation.
But you know what sucks?
What?
People don't realize that, fam.
A lot, but people don't have friends like us that'll
Doesn't
be like,
even matter though. It's just like the way they're programmed.
Yeah.
You know, like their circuitry is not rewirable.
Yeah, right. Because they're closed-minded.
It's because they're too deep in that closed section.
If you want to be closed-minded, that's on you. But you can, me and you can see that when talking to somebody.
Oh, no doubt.
It's always the if, ands, or buts. No, there's no if, ands, or buts in growth. It's gonna happen. Just like for instance, I'm gutted about turning 25, yo. Like I do not want to turn 20. Well, what am I gonna do about it? What am I gonna do about it?
Face it.
Face it, because it's gonna happen whether I want it to or not. Growth is gonna happen whether you want it to or not. Now you go with it or you don't.
Either you encourage it or you slow it down.
And if you slow it down, you're gonna see everybody else progressing, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, why is she happy and I'm not?"
Wow.
Well, because pity party table of one is sitting there chilling, and what are we gonna do about it? Like, you can't. There's nothing you can do about it.
And for some people, like for me, I mean, you know me, like I've always been about that, but like it hit me so hard recently because like. So long story short, I mean, I already told you a snippet a bit. I almost died.
Yeah,
not
bro.
too long ago. Like literally, my life, you know.
Yeah.
And I was pretty hungry, but like after that moment, I'd say it honestly kicked in like a month after the event. But at any given time,
you just be grateful.
Your time is not promised in this life.
Ugh.
So if you're holding yourself back, if you're like talking yourself out of things, if you're being told that you're crazy, you're stupid, you're whatever, don't listen to any of that and just push through and do whatever you got to do.
And that's how I feel. That's how. Okay, so like specifically since Nipsey, or since like Mac Miller, rest in peace. Those are two very influential people. I feel like I'm an influential person. I feel like a lot of people look up to me for my positivity or whatever. But like, what you gonna do if I, God forbid, like something happens? Like, what do you mean? Like, I want to make the most impact that I can now. I want to be happy in my situation now. I don't want to not do something because I'll regret it, or I don't want to. Like, what you gonna do if you regret it? Regret it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. That's all you could do, and then you move on from it. Which nobody lives in regret forever, unless unless like you lost $1 million, that'll be hard to get back.
Or like you're purposely trying to live your life in regret.
Right. But like, bro, like I don't know. That's why I told you. So earlier, like we talked about, like I've been very friend focused lately. I've been very like, I don't say no a lot now. Like, hey, you want to go here? Hey, you want to go here? Like, yeah, I'll make time for it, or like whatever. I was so work focused, like work, like I'm working because I want to make all this money, and I want to make an impact, and I want to do all these things. But what is all that going to do for me if I die? Nothing. But memories live forever.
Yes.
Forever, ever.
On that, let me ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
So, the split between work and friends.
Yeah.
Your friend group obviously has a lot to do with, like, you know, I don't want to say like directly with your work, but like, you know what I mean? Like your line of work is definitely impacted by your social life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So do you find yourself associating with people who are as entrepreneurial as you, or are they like different types of people who you feed them inspiration and they feed you inspiration? You know
I would say it's like 70-30. Because majority of my friends are entrepreneurs, like a majority of them. But then I have a few who are not, and who are inspired by what I do and want to be entrepreneurs, or who are like, yo, like, actually, for example, I had a friend the other day tell me, he was like, I can't wait to do what I love every day. And that like really clicked for me. Cause not that I was complaining, but I was like, I have to be up mad early. I gotta be up at like 6 a.m. I'm about to be working until
to do
like
someone's
4.
lashes.
Right. And he was like, do you know how crazy you sound right now? Like you booked that. Like you did that. I can't wait to do what I love every single day and not complain about it. And I was like, wow.
Damn. He put you in your place.
He did. Straight up.
He said, sit down.
Straight up.
Wow.
So, I mean, that part of my life has been really influential as well. Like my friends and like realizing that I'm young now. I'm not going to be young forever, unfortunately. So while I'm young, I want to make the best memories that I can. And work is always going to be there. And the beautiful thing about my work is that like if I work, I work. If I don't, I don't. But I know what I need to do to get where I need to be. So like my bills got to get paid. I have to work to get my bills paid, period. But anything after that, it's like, why am I drilling myself into the ground? Like I was working so much, I was losing weight, I wasn't sleeping, I was losing friends over it. Like granted, not that losing friends because I work is something that I'm influenced by. Like if you don't want to be my friend because I work too much, you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it was like my efforts towards my friendships was lacking so much because I was working it. Like that was just personal.
Yeah, your mind was elsewhere type.
Anybody else is like, yo, Kate, you work too much, I want to be your friend. Like, fall flat, please. Go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Wait, on this note of friends, should we go live?
Oh.
We should go live, right?
We got to eat a strawberry before we go live.
No, let's eat a strawberry on live.
All right.
Oh, God. All right, we're doing
All right, here. Should I go live and invite you? Oh, my God.
Yeah, do that.
Dude, this zit is just like humongo. Oh.
Wait, how do I do this?
Hold on, I got you. So I'm going to go live. It'll tell you I'm live, and then you request to join.
Okay, that's how it works.
Live. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Going live.
Checking connection.
Got it. Okay. There you are.
We are live.
There you are. Okay.
We're telling your followers that you've started a live video.
Okay, but I'm on this.
Okay, there we go, Kaitlin.
I see it, yeah.
Joined. No, there should be a way for you to...
Send requests.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it work? Did you get the request? Young Wonton.
View. Go live with
wait.
Kaitlin Diaries. This is about to be crazy. What's up, Anton? What's up, Saad? What's up, Robert? Hey. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn my volume down. I'll turn my volume down.
Mine too?
Yeah, your too, because there's no feedback. Man, my low volume.
Did that work?
Yeah. All right, guys. Gang. So we live. We got 7 people in the queue. Let me show y'all my view. This is my view. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Yo. That's me. Yo, don't do that.
Yo. So,
Hi.
guys, we're going live.
All right.
See if you guys have some questions.
We're live in our podcast right now, you guys. So, we were just talking about friends and being influenced by your friends? Working too much and potentially like losing friendships, or working so much that you realize how important friendships are, right? And that's where I'm at. I worked so much for like the past 6 years, and very recently in this like since my last podcast started to now, I've been
6 months ago
I've been very like friend focused. So, like, building my relationship with my friends and, like, being more present in the moment, things like that. So, now we're live. Now,
is it my volume that's messing up the camera?
That's messing up.
Is your volume all the way low?
Yeah. Hold up.
Dude, I'm going to fight Kaitlin on camera,
Don't
guys.
fight me. You're not finna do nothing.
So, if any of you guys have questions right now.
Is it still?
That's way better.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't hear it anymore. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Yo, lay down some questions. We're going live right now.
No, okay. Can you, the questions that you had.
Repeat them.
Yeah, do you remember them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Kaitlin, my wife and I look up to
Kaitlin, my wife and I look up to you and love you. Oh, Christian.
Please learn out. Okay. Stay focused.
Okay.
Stay focused.
That's what I'm saying. So I asked Miss Kaitlin.
Yeah.
because she's very entrepreneurial.
Yes.
I asked her, do you feel that your friends are the same type of person, like very entrepreneurial, or are they like the opposite and that's what keeps you balanced?
Right. And I said, like, it's 70-30. Like, 70% of my friends are very entrepreneurial. Like, we all out here grinding. We all we all have our own crafts. And then I have friends that are like, they have their 9-to-5s, they do their regular thing. So what I was saying was, even though like 70% of my friends are entrepreneurs, we influence the other 30%. So because we are doing what we love every single day and we're really happy in doing what we do, we influence other people to want to do what they love. So I was saying, I had a conversation with my friend the other day who was like, yo, I can't wait to do what I love every single day the way you do, right? And to me, it was like a damn. I knew that I was doing what I loved. I knew it. That was my intention. My intention was to never work for anybody else ever again. Right?
Oh.
Granted, I work at TNT. But to make my own schedule, to be able to just be like, yeah, like, I'll clear my whole schedule for you. Like, that kind of thing was really, I didn't realize how much of a blessing that is for me to have. Because, like, my struggle is beautiful, in a sense. And what do we say about comfort?
Oh,
if you
I'm going to quote the Miss Kaitlin right now. If you are comfortable in your situation, then something ain't right.
If you're comfortable in your situation, something
Gosh,
ain't right.
darn it.
Period. So.
Wow. No, that's beautiful. And you know what? Let me go ahead, because some people did submit questions. So let me ask you a couple.
Okay. I'm so nervous with
Yeah, no, you're good. So we did have, dude, I'm going to look at you through the screen.
Okay.
What's
Is this
up,
how we're
dog?
talking?
What's up,
Is this how we're
dog?
talking? Okay.
So someone asked in specific. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's go with the live question. Wouldn't you agree that one should focus their time differently? Okay, wait, hold on.
No, wouldn't you agree that one should focus their time differently, aspects of life based on importance of a certain period of time? Yo, I'm going to need you to repeat that question.
Yeah, hold on. Would you agree that one should focus their
time differently? Yeah, it's
okay.
It's worded odd.
Oh. I know. Okay, okay. Wouldn't you agree that one should focus their time differently based on life and the importance? Wait. Okay, no, Sad, you got to repeat that whole question, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to repeat that whole
I'm
question.
mad confused.
He's calling.
Oh, he's calling now. Okay, we'll take the call.
Okay.
We'll take the call. Give me the phone.
No, you're taking a call.
All right,
Yeah.
Sad, what's the question, bro?
All right, so what I'm trying to ask is, don't you agree that one should focus their time differently based on the different, like, categories of their life? Like,
Based on the categories. So, like, work-related?
no, so certain times of your life, like, school's more important, friends
Okay,
more important,
yeah,
work's
okay.
more important,
And
like,
that's a good question. No, that is a dope question because I mentioned earlier that at the beginning of this podcast, when I did my first podcast with Tarek, I was super work-based, like super like boom, 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 boom. Like work was all I did. I wasn't really hanging out with friends that much. I was too tired. Like I was taking jobs over like my friends, like birthdays even, So I'm saying that I shifted my focus to my friends because I'm young now and I feel like I'm never going to get this time in my life again. So that's the only reason that I've been so friend focused. Granted, not everybody has that luxury. Not everybody gets to do that. So if school is your focus right now and school is what you need to do that. Do that shit. If working is what you need to do, you need to work and get your bills paid and establish your career, do that. But if your friends, like right now, my friends to me are really important because I went 5, almost 6 years without hanging out with them, without seeing them. It's really important to me right now. Granted, I still work a lot. I still do work a lot. But I'm going to say yes on going on vacation over saying yes to working all weekend long. Does that make sense? Did that make sense just now? Agree 100%.
Oh, hold on,
yes.
hold on. So she answered your question, Saad?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow,
Yes.
dude, we want to thank
Thank
you for calling.
Yeah,
Thank you for
that was
calling
dope.
and
That
being a
was dope.
part. You're our first. You were,
First ever
this is
caller.
history.
Yeah.
First live caller
Yeah.
on Channel T. Let me
Yes. That was dope.
We want to thank you, Saad, for your comment, your live question.
Yeah.
And,
that was dope.
you know, that's it, dude.
That's it. Yeah.
Anything you want to say to Miss Kaitlin right now?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Ooh-wee. Yo, why don't you plug your social media right now, bro?
Hey, yo,
No.
All right.
comment it.
All right, we got comment it in the live chat.
No.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, man. We love you, man. Thank you for he hung up.
All right.
Shout out Saad.
Your questions. What was your questions? Yo, Tariq.
Okay.
Tariq got asked questions actually.
Yeah, I got some questions.
God, I'm
So,
nervous. I'm so
Off the top of my head, one of them was, my girl is very much into makeup. I think we got asked the same question last time too, but it's okay. What is a good makeup gift bundle to get your significant other that's a female?
Okay, so fellas, a good gift to get your girl. Let me think about
I'm
this.
gonna put the second camera on YouTube.
This is why
It's
do
the
you
dual
have to do
angle,
this?
dude.
Tariq,
All right.
thank you. All right. Oh my God.
Good gift bundle. My girl's hella into makeup.
Okay.
And she wants a fucking gift. It's her birthday or something. She doesn't want a gift. Sorry.
All right. I got
But,
it.
what should I get her? You know.
I got it. So, what you're gonna do is go to the Morphe store. There's one in Victoria Gardens for our locals. One in There's actually hella Morphe stores, but
Morphe.
Morphe.
M-O-R.
It's spelled like morph, pronounced Morphe.
That's so weird.
Morphe. Is that morph?
Oh, morph is without the E at the end.
Oh, okay. So it's Morphe. Get her a Morphe eyeshadow palette. Any will suffice.
Damn.
Get her. Ask somebody who's working. Be like, yo, I got a girlfriend. She's mad into makeup, but she needs these things. Get her a couple of eyeshadow brushes, like a couple blendable eyeshadow brushes.
What's the budget? How much should this man bring with him?
Ooh.
How much should this man be prepared to spend, Kaitlin?
Easily $200.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of work, bro. Wallah, it's a lot of work. $200.
200
Easily.
bones.
Easily, bro. You know,
Well,
that's like a whole day's worth of work, bro.
You love your girlfriend?
I mean, yeah, if you better love her, bro.
So easily
Bella
$200.
makeup.
Get her a good eyeshadow palette, a mascara, because we're always running out of mascara.
Eyeshadow, mascara,
Brushes.
brushes,
Eyeshadow brushes. Let me think.
What if
Lipstick?
okay. What if something simple, like he just wants to get her like brushes?
Brushes?
What are the best brushes?
Morphe.
Oh, okay.
Morphe's
So Morphe's the
best
brand, y'all.
Yes, yeah.
Morphe's the brand. You
Because
heard it
it's
here.
cheap. It's mad cheap. Like one brush is like $3-4. You cannot beat that, to be honest.
Next question.
Okay.
This is off the top of my head too, just
Okay.
because I don't want to mess up the live stream.
Okay.
It was like, if I'm basically like talking to a girl, how do I know that like she's hella into lashes? Or like
Lashes?
how okay.
Oh,
what I took from the question is, how can I tell that this girl is like how can I tell that this girl tries really hard with her lashes or is like really into lashes? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Who said dollar store got brushes too? I'll fight
Ah, ha,
you.
ha!
Don't ever buy your
Mustafa.
girlfriend dollar store. Okay.
Lebanese Mustafa.
Your girl, if you're, oh God, I don't know how to explain. I've seen so many bad eyelash applications.
Yeah, like exactly my point. Like, how can I check the Gucci eyelash compared to like
the Gucci,
the dollar store
You mean
eyelash,
the Makeup Levy eyelash,
the Ali lash from
the,
Makeup Levy.
the Ali lash. from
Check
Makeup
out the
Levy.
Ali lash if it's still available.
That's what I'm wearing right
if
now.
it ain't sold out.
It's not sold out. How can you tell if your girl is good at applying eyelashes? Is that your question?
No, like how do you know that she knows what's up? Like,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if I have a girlfriend and she got terrible eyelashes and I pull up to you and you're just like dead staring her at her eyelashes. I need to know.
The fact of the matter is, not everybody is good at eyelashes. That's just the fact of the matter.
Let them know. Let them know. This is Miss.
Listen. The other day I was alarmed myself by some lashes.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that?
That was comedy. Had me dead.
If you're alarmed when your girl pulls up on you and you can't tell what's going on in this region, like, pull them off. Pull them off.
Oh, just yank her.
And let me tell you, fellas. Let me tell you how to take off your eyelashes. Take them off from the inner corner and just snatch them. Oh my God. Now.
We got.
No.
We have the queen of eyelashes permission to yank these.
Specifics are important.
All right.
If she said she got lash extensions, do not. I repeat, do not pull them off. Please.
Oh, because that's a surgical one.
That is surgical. Did you just say surgical?
Isn't it? Don't they like weld it on?
Yo, essentially, it's a cement.
Oh. You'll like rip her eyelid off.
Yeah,
if you, like,
don't do that.
But how do you tell though?
Ask her polite. Yo, hey, are those strip, baby girl?
Yo. Went from snatching wigs to
snatching
Yo, we snatching lashes.
Okay, listen.
All 2019, son.
Tarek, you gotta ask specifically. Now, if ever your girl's lash is coming off, if you see a separation, take them off. Just baby girl, let me do you. Take them off. Or like say it's time to go home. It's time to go home. You want to go home? You're tired, right? Let's go home. Like, and she'll know. Or be like, hey, like your lash is kind of lifting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? How are eyelash extensions done? It's a diluted cement solution. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. The glue, the adhesive that they use to put on lash extensions is so strong. It's like a cement, and it's just really, it's not good for you. I'm personally, I'm against lash extensions.
So it's just.
I'm against it because once you get them, you can't stop getting them. You can't. Like, either you keep up with them or you take them off. But the in between looks so insane.
Does the cement kind of like?
It looks
mess up your.
So yeah, it takes off your natural lashes.
Yeah, that's
and now
scary,
listen,
bro.
That's scary. Me personally, I've worked really, really hard for these lashes. Granted, okay, not these ones. Ali Lash, shout out to Ali Lash, shop Makeup Levy. The lashes underneath this, I worked really hard to grow.
Yo, so it's kind of like not worth it.
It's not.
Yeah, just get get Kaitlin's lashes, guys. It's like crack. Yeah,
this is like an exclusive. I hate lash extensions. I hate them. If a client pulls up on me and she has lash extensions, I'm irritated. I'm so irritated because you cannot get any product in those lashes.
Is that sanitary?
No, it's not. On top of that, it's not sanitary.
Yeah, look, most people end up getting irritation from the glue.
I've seen girls get full-on eye infections. Like,
yeah,
it's
like a cyst. What is it? Like, right? Can you get a cyst from that?
A sty.
Exactly.
But that's if your lash technician is nasty. And she gives you some nasty extensions.
How much does that cost?
Yo, easily $120. Easily. 100.
Ladies, if y'all want to pay me $120, I will give you a bath massage with coconut oil, candles. You don't need no lash extensions.
Where they do that at? I need that.
Yo, hit me with that 120. I got you.
Breast milk.
Oh my God,
the cure for a sty.
Yeah,
I have never.
I'd be down.
I'm not. That's not FDA.
Yo, Ali, didn't we have a titty milk topic?
What?
On the podcast?
No, you guys, this is going south. Next question. Next.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the strawberries.
Oh God, no.
Yo, Lori, what's up?
You guys.
Look, hold up. I gotta talk about the strawberries to you guys because we're recording the podcast, so obviously you didn't see what we fucking started. But essentially, we got these strawberries, right?
And one of them is laced.
Hold on. Who's holding the strawberries, Kaitlin?
Wow.
One of these strawberries has a Peruvian puff pepper inside, and I'll marry you any day, bro. And we've been chewing away at them one at a time. Me,
My dad's
Ali,
here. Hi, Dad.
and Miss Kaitlin. So one of these, we're basically playing strawberry roulette. One of these has a Peruvian puff pepper.
You guys.
We had to convince Miss Kaitlin to be a part of this. We had to convince Miss Kaitlin to even try to live life on the wild side. And you know what? I'm going to eat one of these strawberries right now, son.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Pick it up. Ah. Are you good?
No,
Are
it's
you
delicious.
good?
Is that your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Hello.
Hi, Dad. Shout out to my dad. Yo, I talked about my dad in my last podcast. Give me the strawberries.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Hold on.
Your daughter may or may not die on my show, sir. So I apologize.
I'm not gonna die. Okay.
Oh, wait. She's going in. She's going in.
Nope.
Yay! I'm a survivor. I'm a forgiver.
I prevailed. Oh my god. Okay. You guys.
So she was honestly pretty scared to do that. But, you
I'm
know, we
so
do that.
scared.
We live the wild life.
No, I'm so scared.
We live the wild life on Channel T.
I don't want to do this anymore. What's the next question?
We had one question off the top of my head because I do have to remember word for word. Because if I go out of this, I feel like the live's going to end.
It is. You can't go out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about that. You know what? Hey, anyone have a live question to ask while I try to put that other question together?
I'm going to be up here. The lighting is so much better up here. Okay, so.
I'm waving at everybody, by the way. Any live questions?
Yo, I'm so scared to eat this puff pepper that I felt like that last strawberry was low-key spicy, but it wasn't.
No, yeah, you're freaking yourself out. That's the subconscious.
The subconscious. Oh, my whole
subconscious.
family is in here. Yo, my aunt, my bonus mother. Yo, hi guys. Okay.
Hey, guys, we need a question.
No, what was the other question that you were
Okay.
like? No, I'm not gonna ask you that.
It was like, if you. Dude, my skincare routine is booty, bro.
Tell me about your skin.
So-
My skin.
No.
routine?
Oh, maybe. I don't. Okay. Anyway, the question was, obvious. Like this is an interpretation of the question because I don't have it word for word.
Right.
It was along the lines of if you were not, like if you were not born in California, do you feel like you'd be on the same path?
I wasn't born in California.
Oh damn, my bad. If you weren't raised in California,
If I wasn't raised in California.
do you think you'd be on the same path? Because I took that. I didn't ask you that earlier.
That's
because
a good
right?
question, yo.
Because California's got showbiz, and this MUA stuff probably is not as poppin' in other states.
It's honestly, my dad lives in Houston,
H-Town.
and Houston is a hub for like entertainment, low-key, and strippers. So
After Atlanta.
yeah, right. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Okay. Drake didn't talk about it for no reason.
Facts.
Now, had I grown up in Houston, because that would have been my only other option, unless my mom moved somewhere random, which wouldn't have happened because there's so much family that I have here. But I don't know, yo. I don't know. That's a hard question. That's a really hard question. The entrepreneurial aspect of who I am as a person comes from my dad, not my mom. So that's bug, I would say, or that quality that I have within myself was definitely from the Williams side anyhow. So maybe it wouldn't have been makeup, but it definitely would have been. I would have been an entrepreneur
Business
regardless.
oriented regardless.
Every single one. I wouldn't say every single one of my brothers. All of my brothers have entrepreneurial minds, but not all of them do. Not all of them are entrepreneurs. Like my twin brother is a nurse, you know. But my little brother is killing it right now. My youngest, oh not my youngest, my second youngest is.
Shout him
killing
out, man.
Yo, Assad. Shout out to Assad.
His name's
Speedy.
Asad.
Assad. Asaad.
Asad.
Assad.
Lion.
Yeah, but the black version. His name is Assad Muhammad. So,
Asad Muhammad.
not a question, but a fact. Kate is one of the best mentors.
I was gonna
I've
read
ever
that.
met.
Oh my gosh.
Speedy. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Regardless of where I grew up, I would have been doing something for myself. Period.
Wow.
So Honestly, but makeup came because of YouTube. So YouTube would have been here regardless of where I lived. I don't know. That's a really hard question. That's a good one, though.
I have
That's
another
a
one
good
for
question.
you when you're ready.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
One of them was, if you had $50,000 to start another type of like beauty business, what would it be?
If I had
50K.
To
If
start
that's even
something
enough.
that's not makeup related,
No, that is makeup related. Another beauty brand.
besides Makeup Levy?
Yeah. I mean, it's like Makeup Levy. Is it primarily eyelashes, or you do makeup too?
Yeah, I mean, Makeup Levy is my brand.
Yeah.
I sell lashes as
All
a
right.
product.
What
of my
would you
brand.
launch with 50K?
Oh my god! I don't know. I'll cry thinking about it. Stop. I swear, like, I'm gonna expand my makeup line regardless, like, no matter what. Now, if I have $50,000 right now, I'm doing a lot. Expanding my lashes. I'm adding new products. I'm gonna be in more stores. I'm gonna.
What beauty brand? What would you launch with 50K? We didn't ask you what you would do with 50K.
No. But I can't. You. There's no what ifs. I'm going to.
Damn.
Period. Regardless, it doesn't
All
matter.
right, but like, is like the mascara gonna be the move? Is it?
That's exclusive information.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to get the asker specifics.
The asker doesn't
But
get
it's cool.
specifics.
Yeah, it's cool. No, we got it.
I don't get tired.
50K would do Miss Kaitlin really well. Is what she's
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
To expand Makeup Levy. So that's your answer to that.
Yeah. With 50K, Makeup Levy will be unstoppable today.
Yo, all you beautiful people watching, you 10 people watching, what do you guys want to hear? That's why we're going live. Do y'all handle any waxing? I need my chest done high key.
I don't do any waxing. I'm so sorry.
Are you into that whole? Is that esthetician?
That's esthetician. I'm not.
You're not into that.
No, I'm not doing.
You're not esthetician into that.
Haha. That was.
That was whack. I tried.
You tried. No, I don't do skincare. I don't touch. Nope. It's nasty. I can't.
What about pimple popping? Would you do that?
Okay, so my guilty pleasure is watching Dr. Pimple Pop.
Would you pop them though?
No, absolutely not.
Damn.
Disgusting. The human body is disgusting.
Puss.
Why do you think women use
Oh,
makeup?
that is. You hit them with those questions. I need my shotters. I need my shooters out right now. All of us ignorant men. Let's ask the ignorant questions.
Why do I think women?
Let's ask bring the ignorant questions out, guys. Okay, look.
Women use makeup as a form of expression. Now, here's the thing. If men are ugly, y'all gotta stay ugly. Period. All right.
Oh, your dad said, "That's my daughter."
Yes, Dad. Women use makeup as a form of expression, but they also use it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front.
Let them know.
Women use makeup to mask a lot of things because we have that quality to us. We get to have access to products that hide our blemishes, hide our imperfections to us, and it's a luxury. Now, men, because of the standards of life and how life has been set up, men don't get to go out and look like this. You know what I'm saying? Men don't get to hide their dark circles or puffy under eyes or freckles or whatever.
Yo, you know what? A video surfaced recently. It was like the Goa Tabi tribe. I don't know what part of Africa, but it's crazy.
I saw it on Twitter.
Yes.
Men wear makeup to look beautiful.
And they all stand and
Yeah,
like sing
yeah.
and kind of like beatbox.
Yes, I saw
and
that.
attract the ladies,
Because
dude.
the American culture has made it so that men can't do things to better themselves besides get some haircuts and fix y'all teeth. That's it. That's all y'all get. Yo, Speedy is in here. Shout out to Assad. Yo, really quick.
Assad.
Off top.
Let her know. Let them know.
Yo, Speedy, Assad Muhammad Williams. That's my little brother. He is opening for Blueface.
Oh my God, it's Rihanna.
Thursday, the 26th, 27th. I'm in there, y'all. Like,
yo, Speedy,
shout out to
linking
my little
up,
brother.
bro.
Shout out to Williams Gang. We're really out here killing it. Blueface. We're opening
Speedy,
for Blueface.
I got a booth.
Yo.
I got a booth.
Yo, Assad, I'm gonna get you in here. So I'm bringing it back. Now that I got my shout out in, that's my little brother. Follow him, please. Women wear makeup as a form of expression because we can and we will, and ain't nobody gonna tell us not to. Period.
But don't you think, this is a comment, but don't you think that that's a result of a masculine-dominated society forcing women to acknowledge their flaws and cover them, but men don't really have to care?
All right. So, all right,
Damn, son.
all right,
Hit
all
her
right.
with that, bro. Bam.
Don't you think it's a result of masculine
No.
dominated?
Let me read it. But don't you think that's a result of a masculine-dominated society forcing women to acknowledge that their flaws? Forcing women to acknowledge their flaws and cover them, but men don't really have to care? And also, isn't it more damaging more than it's beneficial?
Yo. All right, I'm gonna answer this.
Yo, my
question.
asking skills are pretty dope.
They're pretty good. So, sir, whoever you are, listen here. Women makeup. Okay. Let's backtrack because I know a lot about the history of makeup. So if you get bored, I'm sorry. Let's talk about it. Women wore makeup as a way to get attention. Yes. In the 1910s, 1920s, when makeup was first introduced.
And he said he's low-key illiterate.
That's
so sorry.
fine. That's fine. When makeup was first introduced, it was a way to get a man's attention.
True.
Right? Because burlesque was a beautiful thing. Flappers.
The Mulan lady.
Yes. Now, let me backtrack really quick. Men were the first people to ever wear makeup. Let me repeat that. Men were the first people to ever wear makeup in Egypt. Now you look at pharaohs, you look at the gods and the goddesses. Them MFs were wearing eyeliner. Because makeup was considered a form of luxury.
Circuses.
If you could wear makeup, that meant you had money. You were royalty. You could afford stuff like that. Now,
Yo, eat a strawberry.
Pause.
Pass it. Ah, you got it. No.
What people don't know is that makeup is really deathly. And that's why men stopped wearing it. Now, flappers, showgirls, whatever you want to call it, in the 1920s, 1930s, had to wear makeup to look beautiful on stage. Yes. It was a form of dramatization. They were literally looking like somebody that they weren't. Did you get one? Did you get the pepper? Tarek, what are you... But I hope he chokes. Is any of them spicy? Ew, I can hear it. Stop. Spit it out. You guys. I hope you choke. No, I'm really hoping that you got one of the spicy ones. You did not? Yo, my God. What is happening? Tarek just ate 4 strawberries. One of them is laced with Peruvian black pepper.
Yes, but continue. I'm sorry. You interrupted yourself. I was just eating strawberries.
Bro, I wanted you to choke. That's what I was waiting for. I wanted you to choke. Anyway, to answer your question. Oh, thank you for don't you think it would be more beneficial?
Yeah, I got you.
You want to ask? No, let me finish answering my first
All right,
question.
answer and then I'll read that. So
let me finish answering my first question.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's masculine dominated for women to have to wear makeup. I think that women took... I have strawberry on my forehead, y'all. Oh my God. Women took makeup and made it and transformed it so that they can take ownership of the fact that we get to look more beautiful, more like ourselves than what we're given. Granted, there are people who look completely different from wearing makeup, and then there are people that wear makeup because we want to wear makeup. And I don't feel more beautiful wearing makeup, but I do feel like a baddie. I do feel like ooh
A baddie.
ooh.
Okay, hold on. So he said, don't you think it would be more beneficial for women to invest all the money they spend on makeup in an investment account and truly benefit them for decades instead of hours? Wow.
Next question.
Demetrius Haiti.
Don't you think it would be more beneficial for you to mind your own business when it came to women wearing makeup?
Men should invest their money instead of buying cars, guns on sports, etc.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
Great
you.
points.
Listen.
Okay, guys, hold on.
It's the same concept. It's the same concept as eating out. Or it's the same concept as y'all in your cars and y'all in your shoes and y'all in your tech gadgets or whatever the hell.
Okay. I feel some females wear makeup because of self-satisfaction, and some wear makeup because of insecurity. Goes hand in hand, I guess.
It doesn't go hand in hand. It's one or the other. I get if you're wearing it because you're insecure about the flaws that were bestowed upon you and you have no control over, like super dark circles, like
what?
Like uneven skin, like uneven eyebrows or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's stuff that's out of your control. Like, and the beautiful thing about the makeup industry and the beauty industry is that we were given the option to fix those things if we wanted to. People should invest their money. Gender's irrelevant. Buy a house or something. Bro, I'm sorry if my $8 mascara and my $8 lipstick is not an investment. Like, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say about that.
Okay. The great points by Miss Kaitlin.
Thank you.
Feel she's bringing the reality of the makeup industry to us. Oh, she dropped the strawberry! Sorry, I yelled.
I dropped the strawberry.
But it's okay. If that's the spicy one.
What if that was a spicy one?
You saved us. So, look, Miss Kaitlin. You didn't get it. Because you would have died right away. Okay, guys.
I'm not eating too, bro.
Put it down. Just put it down.
Our imperfections what makes us perfect.
Before we leave, closing thoughts. Miss Kaitlin kind of touched on the fact that makeup is a luxury, and you know what? Like, girls use it not only for their insecurities, but a number of things.
Yeah.
And if you have a girl or someone who doesn't identify as a certain gender as your significant other, and they enjoy makeup, go to Morphe and get an eyeshadow palette or brushes from Morphe because they're the best. And she said easily it's going to cost $200.
It is easily.
And to reiterate, uncomfort is the best way to propel yourself to your success.
If you're comfortable in your situation, you're doing something wrong.
That was our live session on Instagram, Miss Kaitlin Williams.
Ooh.
What do you want to say to the people on Instagram?
Thank you for tuning in. Stay woke. Don't make ignorant comments about women who wear makeup and you won't get broken up with, maybe. Or you might get a girlfriend, maybe. I also really, really hope that Tarek gets this puff pepper in his mouth. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Come on, Tarek. Did you get the Peruvian puff pepper? No, it's not in there. It's not in there. There's no way. If it's the one on the ground, I'm super sorry. There's 6 left.
We have 7 left. We would have had 8 left. But Miss Kaitlin dropped it. So if that's the one, she might have to eat it.
I'm not eating it. All right, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is dope, honestly.
I had a blast.
That
was fun. That was the most successful Instagram Live.
Yeah, to be honest.
Make sure you follow Miss Kaitlin Williams.
I mean,
if you guys want her back in the show, please DM her because she's not going to come back.
No, I'm definitely coming back, but I've been pranked twice tonight.
No, you've been pranked once, but then like forced into like pranking.
No, I walked in and he pranked me, and then he was like, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna eat these strawberries while we're doing our session, and they're spiked with death. So hopefully you don't die."
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, we would keep going. We are
Keep
full
going,
on
like-
recording. Okay.
We are.
We have a production. Shout out to Mr. Williams. Is he Mr. Williams?
That is Mr. Williams.
That's
Mr.
Mr.
Williams to you.
Yes. Mr. Williams, you have a bright young daughter
He knows.
built for success. He knows. I know.
He
I'm telling him
knows.
stuff he knows. But thank you for allowing her to come onto my show.
What? He lives in Houston.
No, but like, if he didn't make you, then you wouldn't be here.
Oh, partook. If he didn't partake in the making of greatness, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
The making of perfection?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I didn't catch that. But I'm glad that you made that point.
She's very polite, well raised. So shout out to you, Mr. Williams. Shout out to Miss Kaitlin, guys. Give her a follow and follow Channel T, baby.
Follow Channel
Yo, all of
T.
Caitlin's followers follow me, dog. Follow my channel, Channel T, on
Yo, Tariq.
Instagram.
Tariq, we should check back in after the show. What do you
Oh,
think?
no doubt. Yeah,
What do
we'll
you
do
think?
it. We'll reiterate our live session
You-
after the recorded session.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. This is a lot of fun. I'm gonna be back. This is my #1 podcast. This
Hell
is my
yeah, the
number one.
only podcast where you could find Peruvian puff peppers and strawberries.
And get all the tea about makeup and how to date and what not to do and what to do.
Oh, the Twitter. Shout out your Twitter.
Oh, my Twitter is Kaitlin Diaries. All my handles are the same. All my
Kaitlin
handles
Diaries,
are the same.
KAITLINDIARIES.
Yeah, Kaitlin Diaries. That's where I'm
And
at.
shout out my
Yeah.
Twitter, T Abu Z Official.
T dot.
No, not
No?
on Twitter.
No?
No dots on Twitter.
Ooh, you confusing the
low-key.
people.
On Instagram,
You
T dot
confusing
Abu
the
Dazi.
people.
Haha.
Abu
Feel me?
Dhabi.
Ahaha.
Tariq.
All right. We
All right,
outie.
y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace, love,
Mucho
and blessings.
bueno.
Ew.
Será buen fin de semana para ti.
Fin de semana. Adios.
Adios.
Yo, that was lit. That was so
88
lit.
viewers, bro. What's up?
Yes, that was
Share
so
your video
lit.
for the next 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
I don't think I can't share mine.
Shut your dog. I think you share mine, no?
No, I can't. That was so much fun.
That was amazing.
That was
That was
amazing.
fun.
Yeah. That was a
you
good
know-
little set.
No, for sure. And you know, when someone like you is in the presence or is in my presence, I always have to ask,
Yeah.
are you ready to freestyle? I told you I'm gonna keep asking you every time you come on my show.
I'm not ready. I can't. Oh, Tarek. It's okay.
Sorry, reboot.
Yo.
It's okay. We'll get you. We're gonna get Miss Kate
Like,
to be
I
better
need-
than Cardi B.
All right. I'll make you a promise. The next time I'm on the show, I'll have a freestyle for you.
Oh, don't do that.
Next time I'm on the show. I'll
You know
have a
this is
freestyle.
like being recorded for
Yeah,
like it's gonna be
yeah, yeah.
posted on the internet. It's gonna be
Yeah.
there forever.
Forever, ever. And ever?
Forever.
Yeah, no, I know.
Damn.
You know, no, I'll work on it for sure. I
Wow.
need to get my flow. I don't have a flow. I don't have nothing.
No, you know I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Rather than being reluctant, you're gonna try, and that's beautiful.
I'll try anything once. Except
Be
for-
uncomfortable,
for,
2019.
you know, hard drugs. But I'll try anything once.
Yo, so what else do you got to say? Like, let's wrap this up.
What do I got to say? I got to say that life is crazy. Life is unpredictable. Keep your good friends close. Keep your work closer. You know what I'm saying? Have some passions. Have your doubts, for sure. Be uncomfortable in your own situations on purpose. Be uncomfortable on purpose. That's my quote.
Wow.
Yeah. Keep doing the things that excite you, like Channel T podcasts. Stay true to yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. The work is always there if you want it to be there. Don't let relationships rule your life. Don't let heartbreak rule your life. There is light on the other side of your darkness. What else? I don't know. What else did we talk about today? Be sure of yourself before going into a situation. Investigate all catfishes.
And be safe.
Yeah, be safe.
Safety.
Be safe. Be secured.
And practice
Find
safety.
Find out what resources are available to you in any situation that you're in, even if you're at a grocery store. You know, in today's world,
in
unfortunately, you got to be sure of all measures of safety.
Oh, no doubt.
I don't know. Value your life. Value what you got now, because it could be taken away from you in a second. Beautiful words from the beautiful Miss Kaitlin. Thank you.
You're welcome anytime.
Oh, I'm back anytime. Actually.
Yeah, it's always fun having you.
Yeah.
It's always fun seeing what you got going on next or what you did.
I think you ruined all podcasts for me.
Hell yeah. No, that's so awesome. No, I'm telling you, that is beautiful. This is your podcast too.
Thank you.
This should we'll make it Channel T plus Kate.
Plus Kate on occasion. But
whenever.
Believe it or not, I tune into all your podcasts.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, I do. I've seen them.
Oh, give her the reggae horns.
Oh.
Boom.
This has been so fun, and I love catching up with you guys.
Aww.
You and Ali are my favorite people.
Aww.
Yeah, thank you guys for caring and for keeping it exciting. I've been looking forward to this since we booked it, and
let's do this on air compared to like we mentioned before, was on episode 1. So from episode 1, episode 20.
Yeah.
What constructive criticism can you give, or what would you like to, stress that you liked that we kind of improved on, or
okay, so
what do you got to say about that?
Definitely, obviously the confidence from the first one to now, because I'm episode 20. That's a lot of practice in between. So I would say your confidence has grown, the space has grown. Definitely, I love it. I love that you guys are adding your comedic twist to it, or whatever you want to call it. I really do like that. I think that I don't really have anything that I want you guys to change, as far as you really keep it real, you try to keep you genuine to your what do I call it, not client I guess, of the day, your podcast of the day, guest, there you are. I like that you tailor your episode per your guests. So you brought me all my favorites. I really appreciate that. But yeah, the only way I see y'all going up is to greatness. And I mean, I'm episode 20, episode 100. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait to see where you guys go from here, because I can tell you're committed. I can tell you're dedicated. Every time I'm here, it's a level up.
Wow.
So
wow.
We're all doing great things. I can't wait until we're in we're a legit
we're gonna be in the LA Hills and some gated community.
Who's that guy? Joe Rogan? Is that him? I don't even listen to his podcast, but I know that's a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a household name.
It's gonna be I'm talking about we're gonna be in LA Hills. It's gonna be my own private cocktail party, and it's gonna be a mastermind group. We're gonna have people from every industry. We're just gonna scheme and plot on how we're gonna change the world.
Because that's all we can do.
Miss Kaitlin, go ahead, shout out your social media. She said Kaitlin Diaries on everything.
Yeah, Kaitlin Diaries at KAITLIN DIARIES on Instagram and Twitter.
And at Makeup Levie.
Yeah,
on
at
Instagram.
Levie for my lash page is MAKEUPLEVIE on Instagram and Facebook, if y'all got that.
Stay up to date with her work, with what she's up to, with what she's coming out with. Stay tuned with Channel T. Follow my man Ali. Let me mix your shit all over every social media platform at Looushh on SoundCloud. You'll find the links below. We just started the Channel T Instagram page. It's channel, but instead of an A, it's a V.T. Follow it on Instagram.
Follow that.
We got channelt.org. I just got the domain, so that's popping up soon.
Yes.
We'll put in merch on there.
Yes, so proud of you.
So yeah, stay tuned. We appreciate the support, guys. Love you guys. Yo, cue us out with Fire Mommy, bro.
Ow, Fire Mommy. Ow, this is the track. This is the bop.
Listen to Fire Mommy on SoundCloud.
Poppy. Hey.
That was episode 20 of Channel T. And it's a wrap.
Just like I'm in Miami, Bonita's trying to stop me. Latinas got my soul, but the heart so cold. Hace muy frío, but my mind is so. The way they walk, the way they talk, not like the rest. Mi corazón